はい。はい、ありがとうございました。失礼します。There it is. The Nike swoosh. Oh, I just got little goosebumps. This right here is the Bred 4s. This is a Tokyo Battle 23 sneaker channel, Tokyo Battle 23 sneaker channel days, 毎日アップするので、毎日見てください. And every single day I bring you sneaker content and sneaker news from Tokyo, Japan. And what you've already seen, what you looked at already was me answering the door just a couple of hours ago, around about 3:15 local time. And now it's 4:30 and I've got to get this video up by 7 o'clock, so I'm on a bit of a tight schedule, but I knew that this was coming. I knew that this was coming today, and I wanted to wait until the last minute to try and make this video to introduce you to the Bred 4s that dropped just a couple of days ago. Obviously, I got myself a pair, but there's a story behind it, and I want to talk to you guys about that today and to set something up. Now, you're watching this because I assume you're into sneakers. I hope that's not a big assumption, but you're watching this because I assume you're into sneakers. And I want you to think about your first ever pair of Jordans. If you're into Jordans, your first ever pair, how old you were, or when you got them, how recently or how long ago you got them. For me, I'll pop a link up right here. This is my first pair of Jordans ever. I'm 43 years old. I've had this channel since December last year. Now it's April, May, so we're almost half a year into having this channel, and I've never owned a pair of Jordans. I've been into sneakers all my life, but that link that I popped up there explains why. So I'm not going to go into that and waste your time on this video because you've probably already seen it. Or please go and check out that link. I think it's in the description down below as well, actually, about why I've never owned a pair of Jordans before. There's very good reasons for it, including living in government housing and things like that. And here I am at 43 years old, about to unbox and open up my first ever pair of Jordans. It's a big thing for me. And firsts are a big thing. You know, your first ever ex, the first time you drove, the first time you had a kiss, the first time you bought a pair of Jordan sneakers. And I've envied people online quite a lot when they talk about their Jordan sneakers and Jordan collections. Oh, I got these when I was in high school. I got into sneakers when I was 15 and I got my first pair of Jordan 5s or whatever. And this is me at 43 getting my first pair of Jordan sneakers. But it's not a sob story as far as I'm concerned. I'm now a mature man, a fairly mature man. Quite a significantly mature man, opening a pair of Jordans for the very first time. But I think that's kind of cool. It means that I know what I'm getting into and I've got a sort of frame of reference as to what I'm getting into. So that's fine. I'm not sort of sad about it or upset about it. But I do want to hear people out there's opinions about the first time they opened Jordans. Now, I'm not going to open these guys today. I probably should have said that a bit earlier. I'm going to open these guys on Wednesday, okay? It's Monday today. I'm going to open these guys and unbox them on Wednesday. And the reason is, and this is... I'm not all that interested in subscribers this week. Of course, if people subscribe to the channel, great, but I'm more interested in the story and the culture of sneakers this week, and the history, and especially the Jordan brand, and that first that first experience with sneakers. And I really want you to connect with me down below and tell me about your first whatever sneakers, whether it's a first pair of Air Max that you remember, or first pair of sneakers total that you remember, or Adidas. My first pair of Adidas Ultra Boosts, I remember opening them. They were the Ultra Boost Chinese New Year's 2017 uncaged, and I was blown away when I opened them. It was one of those aha moments when you open a pair of sneakers and you've just never seen the like before, you know? And I know that this first time for me is a big deal. You only get one first time. Think about it, right? You only get one first time at anything. And this is my first time opening a pair of Jordans. And I'm going to take it slow throughout this week. And like I say, I'm not all that interested in you guys subscribing to the channel this week. I want to connect with the culture of it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do it in 4 stages. This is a sort of introduction stage. I want you guys to kind of think about your first time opening a pair of Jordans or any pair of sneakers, or a first time of anything that really sticks in your mind. And then on Wednesday, in 2 days' time, I will unbox this. I got a little smile there. And it's gonna be that, isn't it? It's gonna be that face, you know, that moment, that split second when I peel back the paper. And there they are, my very own pair of Bred 4s. I'm really excited about this, actually. I don't know if I can wait till Wednesday. But a part of it, I want to be able to savor that first time part of it, you know. So like I say, I'll open these guys on Wednesday and share them with you on Wednesday, and then on Friday I'll do an actual review of them, and then next Sunday I'm going to do on feet with them. Okay, so there's a 3-stage process. I'm not going to do that for every single pair of shoes I get. I'm not going to do this sort of introduction, unbox, review, and then on feet, because that's, you know, a bit excessive. But it's the first time, you know, it's my first ever pair of Jordan sneakers, and I really want to sort of savor the moment, and I also want to engage with you guys out there who can talk to me about your first, you know, pairs of sneakers, first Jordans, first Adidas, first time anything, and that feeling, that moment, you know. And as a 43-year-old, I know to savor that moment. If I'd had my first pair of Jordans when I was 14, I didn't really know anything about them. I'd have unboxed them, said yay, put them on my feet, and off I go. But as an older man now, I can actually savor the moment and look forward to getting into this. So you can see it came from Nike.com here, which is an actual boost for me because I got them off the Sneakers app. I mean, as far as I know, everybody tells me sneakers app bots, you know, especially a big release like this. But I got it off the sneakers app. I don't know if it's to do with being here in Japan or, you know, if overseas people were able to get them off the sneakers app as well. And there is another story actually about these that I'll get to later in the week. But you can see that it says there Nike.com. I don't know how easily that shows up on the camera. And the Just Do It mark there, and then the swoosh on the side. So there's also, and we'll look forward to this on Wednesday as well, but if you listen, oh there, you hear that second noise? It's a kind of, you hear that? It's like a rattling around there. There's something rattling around inside the box with it. God, I hope it's not like a dead mouse or something. So when I unbox these on Wednesday, it'll be interesting to see what that second thing is. It might just be, you know, the paperwork or something like that, but it sounds more substantial than paperwork. You know, that second little noise, so I don't know what that is, but anyway, that's it's a big deal for me. It's a big deal for my channel that I'm opening a pair of Jordans for the very first time. And I'm also in the front room. You've probably noticed that I'm in the front room now. And I've decided I'm going to shoot more in the front room as well, which means my 2 dogs are here now. In a previous video that I did shoot in the front room, because I started this channel in the front room and then I moved it to the back room, and now I'm back in the front room again. But in an earlier video, I don't know if you'll see this, but one of my dogs came over, was between my legs, and I didn't want her to be barking or irritating me during the video. So I bent down to pat her, and I was patting her like this, and then when I watched the video back, you couldn't see the dog, you know, and it looked really suspicious. But anyway, I'm here in the front room. I've got 2 dogs over there, Suri and Molly, and I've also got a 1-year-old daughter who's asleep in bed next door right now. But I think I'll shoot video here more often and have that more human element to it, and you'll hear my daughter banging around in her playpen over there, or the dogs barking at the postman or something. But so yeah, so two big changes for the channel. I'll be back in the front room a bit more, try and make it a bit more human, a bit more of a human connection, and unboxing, getting Jordans on feet. I think it's going to have a big change to the channel. And next Saturday I'll be going for those Travis Scotts as well, so maybe I can do, you know, 2 weeks in a row. But for now, I'm just going to sign off and say, please be ready to check in on Wednesday, and we can really start that conversation about firsts, about first Jordans, about first anythings, and that feeling that you have to be able to savor. You know, it's something I appreciate that I'll be able to savor when I unbox these guys on Wednesday, and I hope you're there with me and that we can do it together. It's going to be a great thing for me, and hopefully a great thing for you guys as well. For now, it's time to end this, and I have to switch over because I always do this with my left hand. And I'm going to say farewell, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Actually, oh, I nearly, woo, that was a little bit fast there. I'll see you tomorrow for the Tuesday Top 10. I did say last week in the Tuesday Top 10 video that I'm going to make this week an introductory video to that content creation help list that I've been making. So, so tomorrow what we'll see is the Tuesday Top 10, and then on Wednesday the unboxing of this box right here. Remember what it looks like, because it's going to look exactly the same. The tape's still on there, covering up this kind of smiley face. Looks like a smiley face with a couple of eyes, and that's what we're going to look at on Wednesday. Tomorrow, content creation. For now, I'm going to sign off. Thank you guys for checking in, and I'll see you tomorrow for the content creation, or I'll see you on Wednesday for the unboxing. See you guys soon.